I got 8.5 in listening, 8.5 in reading, 7.5 in writing, and 7 in speaking. And I got overall 8 bands. My name is Swapnil Prajapati. I belong to Vapi. I have been born and brought up in Vapi. And I have been to UK for my masters. And this was my second attempt on IELTS. I want to go immigrate to Canada. So that's why for general profile I applied in IELTS British Council, and hopefully I got my desired result. Particularly I have been to UK. The job culture for studies and everything, I got a very well knowledge and practical experience of being in UK. First and foremost, not going to UK was one of the major point I decided to go to Canada as my second choice. In UK there are many troubles, I would say. There is the economy is slowing down. Apart from that, there is always the threat of Brexit, which has already slowed down the growth rate as well as the job opportunities in UK, and it's very difficult to get a green card nowadays in UK. So all the negative points I would say about UK are positive on Canada. You can easily get your PR. You can easily, at least you can easily get your work permit if you have your score right and if you have your profile right. And last but not the least, you can also go for higher education. It's much less costlier than other countries. So that were some of the reasons I selected Canada. And also there were other aspects like my family, few of my family members belong there, few of my friends have recently immigrated to Canada, and I got all sorts of feedback from them, so it was one of my obvious choice. So it's an important question. I am a chemical engineer and I have also work experience in the same industry, but looking into the future scenario and getting all sorts of feedbacks and regularly talking to people who are there through LinkedIn or through social networks, I got a feedback that the chemical industry and the petroleum industry especially is very slump over there, and it's degrading day by day and people are losing job like anything. So I would be going on the safety basis. So I have already completed my masters and I would be willing to work into environment industry or a safety industry, which is a discipline of chemical engineering. Okay, so it was I had lost my touch since like 2 years in studies, especially IELTS. I gave my academic IELTS in 2016, and I have heard a lot about general IELTS. So after slowing down of the COVID, I started to search English coaching classes, or say IELTS coaching classes across Valsad, and Decent was the first name that popped up on my screen. And I immediately called the number, and Utkarsh picked up the call. It was a very good conversation and I was eagerly waiting to meet him and continue with my classes so that I can give my IELTS properly. Okay, so first day was actually very nice. At that time I was working in my shift, and I completed my shift and I hastily came to the classes. I knew I was like 20 or 25 minutes late on the same day, so I was a little bit nervous about that, but Utkarsh and team made it very light and very general for me. They made me comfortable and it was very good experience. I started my coaching classes in September, or say end of September. It was time of Diwali, and the main advantage for me to join this class was it was very near to my working industry. So I work in Atul and it was like 20 minutes ride to come here to the classes. So initially I thought after joining that I would be able to come to classes for at least 3 to 4 days a week. But as it happened, I was not able to manage my time properly due to my rotating shift schedule. In a chemical industry, you have rotating shifts. So I had to rely majorly on online classes. And there were a few issues even that made me very much reliable to the online classes. So it was the first question also I asked to Utkarsh when I joined, that I am a person who would not be having much time to attend classes. So he was very happy to know that, and he made me very good impression, and he just made me comfortable by saying that you can attend both online as well as offline classes. So the flexibility that I was given was very good. And what happened was, the online lectures and videos were available all the time. Even if I am on my bed, or even if I am traveling, I could just open the videos and silently listen to them and understand. And they were actually I would like to say that they were very, very, very much easier to understand and accept. Even if a layman listens to it for the first time, he or she would be easily able to understand what the speaker is trying to say. And all the knowledge that helped me was very much helpful during my IELTS exam, especially for speaking. So sometimes it is said that listening and speaking are two parts which are you need to practice it as much as possible. But I would like to say that for speaking you also need to understand few things. We generally speak to our friends, we generally communicate, but those are some layman terms which we speak in our daily life. While if you listen to the speaking videos by Utkarsh, you will understand that there are few things that makes you really go from 6 to 7, and those few things were able to help me get there. So I would say that also joining the classes and attending and practicing your speaking and listening and everything over in classes will be 100% beneficial. But if you get a chance to also go through the video, then you must go through all the videos. I know the number of videos and the time they want from you is very much, but it's worth it. See, being a math enthusiast, I'll say minimum of around 20 hours a week. So I'm preparing since 3 months, so it would be around 3,000 hours. 360 hours or something. 360 hours, yeah. Of video watching, yeah. Because what I did was I was commuting around 1.5 hours a day from my home to work, and during my commute I used to put on the videos, get my earphones, and I would just listen to them. Rather than looking, I was listening. I was trying to listen what was actually the gist the Utkarsh is trying to say, and that's why I spent almost 360 hours, almost, I would say, yeah. My first reaction was yes, I did it. That was like something I have achieved, like since I left my studies. It was around 2.5 years that I gave some exam, and I was very excited about it, and I thought I deserved very much little. I was only expecting 8,777, but getting a much higher score was a very good thing for me. In my opinion, there are very few things. First thing is, you don't need to get afraid if you are not from a English medium school. Second thing is, just follow your instincts. Don't try to copy anyone, or don't try to catch up that accent, because everyone has their own accent and every accent is acceptable as long as what you are speaking is able to communicate. That's what one thing I felt from my speaking test. And other thing is, as everyone says, keep practicing, don't lose the touch. One or the other way you'll be able to get some time, and it's not that difficult to achieve 8777. You just need to be constant in your approach, and you just need to revise your basics regularly. You'll definitely get 8777. I was lucky enough to get my computer delivered test on the same day for all the modules. So it was a very time consuming affair, but I would say that it was comfortable one. The speaking module was the first that I gave, and there was enough time for me to relax. They even offered water, and the staff over there made it very comfortable. Plus the nervousness was only up till the part that I reached the venue. Once I reached the venue, I saw other people, they were nervous, and it was a very astonishing thing that my nervousness went off. So I just I was on myself only, and I gave the exam. It was very good. I would like to say the first encounter, it was like something personal. I generally commute with my friend, and we both went to UK with the same studies and at the same time. So he was just saying, like, he was just making fun of me that you have lost your touch after like 2.5 years you are appearing for a speaking module. And that was the first day of my class, and Miss Mansi was there, and she said, okay, we'll do speaking first, let's see how you speak. And I was like, I got a little bit nervous that what will happen. I was not able to convey that, okay, I'm not ready for speaking. But then I went on it, and she on the spot said that you don't need to actually attend for the classes, you are a very good speaker, but yeah, you'll definitely get 8777 on first attempt. That was the positivity I needed, and it was a very good thing. First of all, being a student, this is one of the best staff I have met for IELTS, and even when I see them teaching or communicating for other classes as well, for say spoken English classes or others, they are very good. They are very general. They make you feel like home, and they'll always be on a positive note, and they'll encourage you for everything. So it was a very good experience, and I would like to, I actually want to say that you all are doing very good job here. Yes, definitely, why not? There are very few classes who are teaching English, and more few classes who are actually giving training for IELTS general module and academic module. I have also already recommended you to four or five of my friends. So yeah, definitely I'll recommend you. I actually started giving thoughts about IELTS back in COVID times, but since the pandemic was on, I was not able to get onto it, and soon after, when everything went back to normal, I approached this institute for the first time, and I would like to say that I was 0% discouraged, or my all efforts and my all actions were replicated. So overall it was a very good experience, and it is a very good thing to get in a small town like Valsad over here. So thank you so much.